questions about electricity.
I can answer them.
What's an electric circuit?
An electric circuit. Sorry. An electric circuit is made up of mainly 4 parts, and what it does is it pretty much is a way of providing electricity. The 4
Parts of the electric circuit is
made up of are wires, battery, load, and switch. The first and main part, in my opinion, are the wires. The wires provide something for the for the charge or for the electrons to go through. The battery is what makes the electrons move around through the wires by providing a positive and negative charge.
Sounds genius.
That's interesting.
The load is what turns the energy that the electrons create into different forms of energy, like heat energy or light energy. And lastly, there's the switch. The switch works like this. Wires flow, and the wires are like this, and electrons flow through the wires in a circuit, or continuous. What a switch does is it disconnects and goes like that. So it stops the electron flow. And what that does is that it gives you an option to turn it off and on. Do you have any other questions?
How is current, charge, and time related?
Well, current, in other words, is how much charge passes through a wire over time. Think of it this way. So there's a tube, right? And you have a tube. And you have water. and you have water going through it.
How is current, charge, and time related?
Well, current is pretty much charge over time. So imagine a water tube, right? There's a water tube. What current is how much water flows through the tube in a certain amount of time. So how you find that out and how they're related is, to find current, you have to do charge divided by time. Charge measured in coulombs, time measured in seconds. And then the final answer will be in amperes.
That makes sense.
Explain the concept of electron flow versus conventional flow.
Well, conventional
Electrical
flow,
current.
conventional current is how a circuit works. Is that there's a battery and the electrons flow around, right? The battery has a positive side and a negative side. Electron flow, or what we now use, means that electrons flow from negative to positive because opposites attract. But what it used to be was called conventional flow. And conventional flow, back then scientists thought that protons, or the positively charged ions, were the ones that were moving around. So the difference is that in electron flow, the electrons move around to the positive side, but in conventional current, the protons move to the negative side. Any other questions, Jason?
Explain the difference between alternating current and direct current.
Direct current means and that happens only with the battery, is when the electrons just keep flowing in a circle over and over from negative to positive, negative to positive. Alternating current means that it switches. It just moves and then it goes back. It moves and then it goes back. Moves and goes back. Because to create electricity, you just need movement in electrons. So pretty much the main difference is direct, electrons always moving. Alternating, they move and move back.
What's the difference between series and parallel current circuits?
Series circuits means that everything is connected on one wire. So if one thing goes out, the other ones can't stay on. Parallel means that each one has a different branch of the wire. So say one light goes off, the other lights can still go on because they don't have to pass through. Any other questions?
How do we measure and calculate current?
Current is charge over time. So in other words, you want to do the electrons, total electrons measured in coulombs divided by seconds. And then when you divide that, you'll get a number, and that number should be in amperes, and that's what current is.
Excuse me. Is
Yeah.
direct current or alternating current safer?
Probably alternating current, because with direct current, it's always flowing, and if you were to grab on a wire, it would flow through you, and it would seize your muscles up, and you'd be stuck in that current. But if you use alternating current, there's a little pause in between when the electrons aren't flowing, and that gives you that time to, let go. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you.
Please like and
comment,
subscribe.